can. If all you can do is 0.1%, if you cannot give it all, you give when you can, okay? Today you guys gave a lot in terms of time and effort, and that counts as much as money, because time is money, and your time is very precious. Okay, so what I want you to get here, the percentages and the numbers do not matter, but you need to start managing your money, whether you like it or not. So it's the habit of managing your money is more important than the dollar sign, the amount. That will come automatically. So don't get hung up with the dollar amount. So how many of you are committed to really starting to track your money, your income and expenses moving forward?
Yes.
All of you. Okay, I think you all understand that that's a necessity to become financially free, okay? I wish there was a different way, but there isn't. So, all right, I need you to, this part is a little detailed, but bear with me, it's gonna get more fun. So, you need your calculator, and I want you to put, work only with your basic needs now. Forget about your wants for now, and I want you to total the best you can, your needs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so total your needs, 2 minutes, go.
Add up your needs. Yeah, I think some of us have already taken that on. Let me know when you're ready. We're ready.
Okay, good job. So who wants to give me a total?
Who's got a total for their needs?
2,150 euro.
Okay, Dagmar. Those are your basic needs, right? Not your wants. In a month?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Okay, good job. Now, okay, so therefore, Dagmar, so again, everything is confidential. I know Europeans, some Europeans, I don't know, doesn't matter. Some people don't like to talk about money, but let's get over it. They need to talk about it. So Dagmar, let's stay with you. So those are your necessities. Look at the screen here. So if you subtract those necessities from your income in a month, what's left over? How much is left over?
Minus.
You're in minus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to definitely lower your necessities.
Right.
ASAP, okay? Do that with your coach or get one. So who is, let's take another example here. I just want to I want to make sure you understand this. What you do is you take your total income, you deduct your necessities that you just summed, and you have what's left over. Those are your wants, your desire. So who can give me another example? Go for it.
Who's that?
Go, Don.
All right, so I was doing it from a business perspective, just in one company.
Yeah.
I was adding up necessities in regards to associates and what I wanted with associates, and I am currently paying for some wanted associates, not necessity associates. So I looked at cutting from an expense just in payroll from just at about $20,000 a month down to $13,000 a month. It's either that and or the others have to become extremely efficient. I looked at on the operational side, I think that we're already pretty lean on that, but it took me from, well, it basically has me now with operating costs and necessity of associates at about $17,919 a month, with a monthly income for the real estate side on sales of about $48,000 a month. So there was an increase of, what can I say, that's $6,600 extra each month based on trimming unproductive people.
All right. Okay. Your example was good, just a little complex, and I think we lost some people. So basically, you're saying that once from your income, even if it's business income done, once you deduct your necessities, your business necessities, what's left for business want? Is it 7,000 or where is it?
No, turn into, hang on. That would be, that would give me a surplus of 30,000 that could go towards wants. However,
Okay,
I was
perfect.
trimming.
3,000.
However,
Okay.
however, I was trimming out literally 3 associates, which was a $6,700 increase that added into the 30,000, and that was per month.
Okay, so you have some left over. Okay, for wants, business wants. That's good. That's the good news, right?
That is good news.
Okay, so I need you all to do this exercise. So I want you to deduct your total necessities, and I want to know what's left, and what's left is your wants. Shout it out, everybody, because it's important you get this far to build onwards.
So we're going for wants, what we want, not a
Yeah,
necessity.
what's left over. So do you see the example, everybody? Dr. Andrea.
Okay, so my issue is I don't divide the leftover into the jars. I just spend it.
Okay, but that's okay for the sake of the exercise. Can you tell me what's left from your income after you deduct your necessities or your needs?
Yeah.
Same thing.
4,000.
4,000, okay, thank you. Everybody else?
$1,775.
Okay. I want to hear from everybody else.
So Elena, I have a question. My
Yeah.
income is not fixed per month.
Yeah, that I know,
So I'm
that's okay.
asking
For most
ourselves
business
is-
people. But just look
Right.
at July and do your best. Do your best on average. What do you think is left over once you deduct your necessities, Christiana, from your average income this month?
I don't know, I have to add it up.
Just a guess.
Okay. Who else has the figure? Well, Christiana calculates it.
So Elena, I don't have my business and my personal separated. I separated on the books. On my
That's
books.
fine. Do your best. You can choose either one or do your best estimate for the sake of the exercise.
Okay.
I know it's not going to be exact, you guys. You don't have all your financial information here, but I just want you guys to get the formula, the concept, then you'll be able to apply it if you get it.
I think we do have the concept. Would that be a fair statement for everyone? I just know that some people are dealing with, because they're independent contractors, if you will, there's not a consistency there. So I know in my business, and which I would suggest for everyone, is if you are having income come in and it goes up and down for cycles, like in real estate, that's what happens on that side, you really need to budget based on your average over more of a quarter. And in some cases, it may be, like if you're in a California market as a realtor, you might only do 3 transactions a year, and you're budgeting everything around 3 transactions. In Nevada, we're more high volume, so we'll be budgeting around 3 to 5 transactions in a month. And, and so therefore,
Okay, I understand.
so therefore, I'll do a salary payout for myself, and then when there's surplus, I'll do a draw.
Okay, that's fine. But for the sake of the exercise, let's just choose an average month, and I want to know that you all have, that you know more or less on average if there is some leftover
Yes.
for wants.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have stuff left over.
Yeah, okay, except for Dagmar, who's
So-
gonna
so are
work
you
on,
doing-
on lowering her necessities so she can have more for one.
So
Okay?
Dagmar,
This is not a typical month for me neither, so.
Okay.
I have some passive income coming in consistently every month, and that I can relate on. The others is going up and down, up and down.
So everybody's
Okay.
positive then?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Okay, that's fine. So this is applicable to everybody, this formula. It doesn't matter how much you make or not make, or how much your income fluctuates. You all have to always think in these terms, okay? So moving on,
wait,
and
do
it's
you,
going to answer
I
your other
need
questions.
to ask this question. So you said you're gonna break the jars. Okay, so I've been doing the jars on my gross, not on after I take out my necessities.
Say that again, Cristiano.
I do my jars based on my gross, not after I take out necessities. So I've been doing it where, if I have 2,000 come in, I take off 20% for taxes, and then I split what's left
Yeah,
into the jars. Are you saying here that you
Right.
take that off all your necessities, then what's left over, and then you do the jars and the balance what's left over?
you can do either or. So this here, for the sake of calculation, we are doing it after taxes, but it's before taxes. So I mean, if you have a good accountant, you're probably gonna,
That's
probably
not
gonna be
what I
about
asked.
20%.
That's not,
Well, you
that's not what I asked Elena. I'm
pay on taxes.
Okay, so Elena, Cristiano wants to ask the
Okay,
question again for clarity purposes.
Oh,
gross
okay, go
amount-
for it. Sorry, I think
That's okay, that's okay. The gross amount after taxes is what I'm splitting the jars. I'm not
Yes.
taking out necessities and then splitting the jars from the profit left over, or the extra left over. That's what it looks like you're doing here.
Correct.
So I should be doing it this way versus the other way.
She said his habit is more important than the amount.
Okay, I was just curious because then it just makes my.
You
numbers straight.
can do it even before taxes. Just be aware,
Yeah, take 20%.
of how much
Okay.
taxes are going to be. Yeah, yeah, definitely calculate the taxes. Okay, are you with me, everybody?
We are with you.
Jars, though.
Okay. All right. So
I was just saying she was doing it after that.
So let's say, based on this example, what's left over after your basic needs, that's your necessity, is 1,000, okay?
Oh, that is.
Based
Yeah.
on
So I've been doing it backwards.
those ideal percentages, you can see what's left over for your other bank account. Those are your wants. Right? See what's left over, 10% in each, 5 in give. You see the example, okay? So it's important that you eventually calculate it for yourself and show your accountant, show your coach, okay, so that everybody is, so you know where you're going. So again, based on this example right here on the screen, because I know you still don't have your exact amount figured out for the month, also because it's still not the end of the month. So here, what's left over, so here, the necessities are 80%. Those are your basic needs. So they're higher than ideally you would want it, but you have to start wherever they are. For some people, they're, like I said, 200%. So what's left over is 20%, right? To go into your want account. So based on the guidelines we proposed, what's left over is 4.4% in your want account. Okay, the sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so don't get hung up on the dollar amounts. Again, the habit that you need to master is important.
Good listening.
As you may know, some people started with $1. That's all they had to distribute onto their account for the ones outside of, after they've taken care of their needs. So you have to start wherever you are, okay? So if you have no income or low income, this is not about making more money, although making money is always good. It's about managing what you have. If you don't manage $1, you're not going to be able to attract more. That's a universal law. You need to manage what you've got, even if it's $1 or $10 or whatever it is. Okay? Does that make sense, my friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So there are no ways around it. Like I said, I think you know everybody who's financially free has done it with the money management system. So I know there's a lot of resistance. Listen, I brought my clients over there. I mean, unfortunately with them over there, people pay 60% in taxes. It's pretty sad. And so what they're doing, and I'm recording this, so don't quote me, but there's a lot of black money, undeclared, and nobody wants to put money in the bank account, and God knows where they keep it, and that's not a good system either. So we live in a better country here, where taxes are not as high. And then if you're fortunate to live in Nevada or have your business set up in Nevada, then you don't even have to pay income taxes, right, Don?
State.
State.
State. Income state taxes. So that's even better.
That would be nice.
Yes, true. So what's my point? My point is that we still got it pretty good here, and it's important that you manage what you've got, okay? There are other countries that have much issues. So, all right, so I want you to take a moment and go over your want. Remember from your list that you did earlier? Do you still have that?
Yes.
Okay. And decide in which account it should go. Now we're working with your wants, not with your needs, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. You ready for it?
Yes.
1 minute and go. All right. So thank you again for being troopers. I know it's a lot of material I'm giving you all at once, so thank you for your efforts. So let's take some share really quick. So I want to make sure you all understand. We can, like I said earlier, we can look at product business, but it's the same exact process for both. So go for it. Who wants to share?
I have a quick question. Which one was closed, like just shopping for fun? Is that under play?
Yeah.
That is play.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. So if it's an item of clothes that you need because it broke or it tore and that you really need, maybe you really need, unless you want to go naked, which is prohibited in this country, then yes, it needs. But if you want something fancy to go on a hot date or a wedding or something, then it's
So
They walk.
Elena, a more important question then would be, what country can you run around naked in?
There are some parts
That would be Italy.
in each country, Italy, Spain, where you can be a nudist.
Yeah.
Boy, they don't have too many necessities, do they?
Maybe we'll move there for the next retreat of
Bottom, bottom.
Their jars are a little bit different.